It says 8 o'clock here in Plum Grove, Texas. How you guys doing this morning? It's Friday. It's Friday. Get that adjusted there a little bit. All right, just me and Buster and Woody. Okay, I'll talk to them. I had to pour me some coffee here. All right, Betsy Lou and Suzanne and Erica and Anna Marie Piazza, Donna, good morning, you guys. Carla, good morning. Ronnie Neal, good morning, buddy. Lisa, good morning. Thomas, Thomas, good morning, buddy. Yeah, good morning up there in Alaska. Good morning, Ann and Chris. Chris. Yeah, you're better late than never. Chris. All right, good morning, Mary from Michigan, and Jacob, and Lisa, and Kimmy, okay, from Indiana. Carol Cardacey, good morning. Yeah, watch out, Thomas. He's being nice to you. He's being nice. They call you a young man. Yeah. So, 5 o'clock this morning, my day started. Little Coda Bear shows up. Not Coda Bear, she was here yesterday. Oh, Lord, was she ever? She was here yesterday. Oh, that little girl. And I made a video about all the breakfast she wanted when she got here. Good morning, Rebecca. Amanda, good morning. Sandy, Valerie, Wanda, Deborah Barnes, good morning. Steve, good morning, buddy. Latricia, I'm sorry. Sky, trying to get all these names on here as best I can. She come in the door. Good morning, guys. It's going so fast I can't keep up all the names. Kay Weston, good morning. Marcia, good morning. Valerie. Miss Candu, good morning. Teresa. Anyway, she came in yesterday morning and she was hungry. She played hooky yesterday, and Dust brought her and the baby. And anyway, she right off she wanted to eat. 5 o'clock in the morning. So she said, "Okay, what do you want?" Well, she wanted, I think she started off with hot chocolate and a pecan roll. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's good. She gets through with that. She comes back and says, "Gee, I'm hungry. I want some cookies." And I think she gave her some graham crackers or something. And then the next thing you know, she wanted some crackers, real crackers. And she had a couple of them. And then she wanted peanut butter sandwich. So G made her one of them and just folded over. And then she wanted another one. The old girl's starving. I told Dusty yesterday, he picked her up, "Y'all got to feed this baby." She had a lot of fun here yesterday. Teresa and Lisa and Jaylee, Steve and Ronnie and Tom from Arizona. Yeah, we got some news. And I don't know all the news. I can't tell you everything. I don't know all the names and everything, but Lester and Jamie are now grandparents. I think someone told me Lester wants to be called PawPaw, I think. And Jamie wants to be called, and I may be wrong on this now. If I am, I apologize. J-Maw or something like that. I don't know. I get stuff second, third hand. So who knows? J-Pop. Okay, yeah, J-Pop. That's it. Yeah, J-Pop. Okay, Lester's J-Pop. No, P-Pop. P-Pop. I'm going to get it right here in a minute. Yeah, Lester is P-Pop. And somebody tell me what they saw on Jamie. Anybody see that on Jamie yet? All right, well, let's go with PawPaw right now. Mamie? Is it Mamie? Mamie and PawPaw? Or I don't know. I'm getting 2 or 3 different spellings here. And I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Well, we know how to say PawPaw. We know about that. Yeah, well, I think everybody's doing well. Levi's home. I went to visit Levi yesterday afternoon. Had a long visit with Levi. Had a lot of fun with Levi. He looked good. Levi looked good. And someone had sent me a bunch of VH videos, and he's sitting there going through them again, going through them again. Okay, bud, you bound to like them. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. You're right. It's okay, Molly. If you're late, you're here. Yeah, and there's so much relief on Kim to be back home, and not going back and forth and trying to sleep in a chair and, be with him the whole time. And they may still be sleeping in the chairs, but they're in their own chairs in their own front room there, so that's a whole lot of difference there. You got your own recliners and chairs you can lay back and stuff. And I don't know exactly how the nurse system's going to work. There'll be a nurse coming, I think, for the administer the antibiotics or whatever. And I think Kim told me he has to go back next Friday for more X-rays, and then they'll look at them and they'll make more decisions from that. So, but he's doing good, and he said his oxygen level is good, and so everything looking good on him. So praise God for that. Thank you for the prayers that went out for him, and keep them going. And there's lots of sick folks now, my board, I cleaned my board off, so if anybody wants to be back on a prayer list, we got to start over, because I had to clean my board. Was covered up on both sides, and so it got cleaned off yesterday. I got a clean slate. So hang on, what is that? Ah, a duck and a chicken fight. Hadn't seen that before. I thought it was a hawk at first, or something was flying. Then it was that duck flying up on top of that chicken. The chicken didn't like it. I come outside this morning, first thing, I got a bunch of geese and some ducks waiting for breakfast. Okay, I'll feed you. All right, today, yesterday, G and I, Coda Bear, G, and I and the baby came over, hanging out here in the house, and we got to talking about that linoleum. I said, now, we can put that linoleum down those 2 little rooms, baby. I said, it's simple enough. We roll one of these rolls out. There's 2 different rolls there, one for this bigger room. You see, they only come 12 foot wide, and you get them any length you want. So for them to handle them, they had to get 2 different rolls so they could handle them, get them home. But anyway, so we rolled the one out. Was going to cut the small room out, the little girl's room out with, and but the guy that was doing the work, she said it's the first time he'd ever cut off that roller, and she said he had a hard time. I said, well, yeah, I can see that. It's not cut square at all. You can see on the ends angles. So we're going to square it up, first. So we squared it up, got it all squared up, cut it till we got it square, and then was able to cut out that little room, measured pop lines, and cut it all out. And then her and I took it in and laid it down, and it come out really good. And we'll have to trim a little bit on the edge. So I left a little bit up on the edge in that room. Same way in this room here. I'd rather have a little bit too much than a little bit too short, So we'll do that today. But anyway, then we cut it and we cut this. But by that time, Ben got here and Ben helped me. Ben and I cut out the one for the big room and we put it down because she had to take the baby back to the house. So anyway, we got the nose down in all three of the little rooms. And today, Bree come by and says, "What are y'all gonna do over today?" I says, "Well, I need somebody to get down on that floor and cut that trail." She said, "Well, I can do that." I said, "Okay, baby, okay. You do that." I said, "Then when I get some time, I'll cut the wooden trim, you know, the baseboards." And she said, "Well, I'll put them down too." I said, "Well, if you want to put them down, I'll cut them. I'll measure cut and you put them down." So we may do that today. Depends on everything. You know, she got kids. She got to deal with kids too, you know. That's our plans today out here. Over in my shop, I'm going to build me like a little work table. Not a big one, but one that I can put stuff together on. I've got nowhere really to work over there if I want to put something together. I got several things that need to be put together. Good morning, Steve and Sue. Yeah, Bree's a good granddaughter. Sharon, good morning. Kathy, good morning. Peggy, good morning. Peggy lives over in North Carolina, and she was telling me that storm, they got a little bit of wind and rain. I think very little off those storms, so they turned back out before they didn't come on shore. I think watching the news, I still had a little bit of damages right along the coast. I think erosion or the waves or whatever caused some problems along the beaches. And this one lady down on the beach just talking about the undertow and how bad it was. And I bet it was. When I was the service, we went down to the beach here in North Carolina quite a bit, down from Jacksonville. And even on calm days, there was an undertow. And I remember once, gee, up on the beach yard, and we had a car and our pallet and all that kind of stuff laid out and our picnic stuff. And I was out there in the water. I done waded out, swam out about neck deep. I started heading back in, and I could feel that undertow. Just trying to walk, it just kind of pull you back. So I started swimming. Now, I was a good swimmer back in, and I kept swimming and I kept swimming, and I'm going down the beach, down the coast. She's way back up here, and I'm swimming at her, but I'm just going this way. I come out about a half a mile down that beach. I thought, Lord, a person had been a good swimmer, they'd either got washed out to sea or they'd have drowned, or both. Probably both. Yeah, it was tough. Okay, yeah, Vera is still need our prayers. I know that for sure. Jill's mom is Vera's been sick since about 5 this morning. I'm so sorry, baby. Jill's mom is she's gonna go see her today when she gets off work. She's not doing well at all. well at all. And I can't think her mom's name. I know it, but I can't think of it right off. And Vera. I know Rebecca's still. And Linda. I remember some of these names. Can't remember all of them. I can't remember. Good morning, Peggy Irwin. Thank y'all. And I guarantee you Vera appreciates it. Yeah, there you go, and just pray for everybody that needs it. That's true. Ronnie still needs those prayers. He starts different tests this month. this specialist he's seeing, there's 2 or 3 different tests. They're going to do it one at a time. He'll be going in at the end to be getting done and try to find out exactly what all was going on with him. So keep him in your prayers. Morning, Carol, Vicky, Peggy. Yeah, Peggy needs. Reba and Ray, you know, they're on our list too. Michelle, thank you. Marie, good morning. Patricia. All right. I don't know anything new to tell you guys this morning. We're kind of a slow day here. I think it's going to be a slow day. Lex is not coming today. He's got to make up some. He was off school, I think 3 days or something like that, and he's got to make up some homework supposedly. He's behind on, so he's not going to be coming today. So we won't be going to Houston. I think he'll be back next week. Should be all caught up. Maybe get back next week. Yeah, Peggy Colvin's son, and then her dog Lacey also, you know. And Sue's dog Max needs prayer. I didn't get Peggy's son's name. I think she told me his name, and I forgot it. Anyway, yeah, I want to welcome any new people. Listen, you have a lot of fun with these folks here. It'll make a lot of friends. If you're new and you just kind of surfing along here, you look for somebody to hang out with on a Friday morning or Wednesday morning or Monday morning, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock my time. Good folks. And we just sit and chat, just a chat channel. We don't have a lot of information. You ain't gonna learn much from me. Sure ain't gonna learn some from one of my friends here named Ronnie. You ain't gonna learn nothing from him. But thank you. I'm looking dapper. You know, I appreciate that looking dapper. I read to y'all about what, you know, that specialist told me about looking dapper and how people can bite themselves when they get around them. And these roosters start crowing when they hear me singing. It's a jealousy thing. Anyway, I saw a coyote again yesterday afternoon, back in the back. And not only that, I saw a stray dog. And we're driving along. And seriously, I don't want to brag too much on Buster, because Woody's listening. But Woody's asleep. Well, you know, Woody's in his little laps. And all of a sudden, Buster boy, he bristles up and he's looking toward the woods. I don't see nothing. I mean nothing, so I stop. And he wants to jump. I said, no. And all of a sudden, this dog come out of the woods. And he had seen that dog before I saw it. And the dog saw us turn and took off back in them woods. So I drove over there to make sure nothing going on there. And the dog had went on back into the woods. And I couldn't see where he went. Big black dog. But then we're coming on back down to the other end. See a coyote come out on that back ridge back there where Dan been mowing, and he saw us. He took off back in the woods before we could get to him. So there was a lot of activity back there yesterday evening. And I don't mind a dog passing through. You know, I don't want them lingering back there chasing stuff or trying to kill stuff. You know, and And one old dog by himself probably was passing through. Maybe lost. Who knows where he's going. But when they get into twos and threes, they become a pack, and they'll kill stuff for the heck of it. You know, they'll kill stuff for the heck of it. But they're way back on the river, so I wasn't worried about too much of them coming up toward the house. So, you know what, Mary? They don't show him to have any of that in him, but he's probably too brave for his size. You know, I have to call him back. He wants to chase coyotes. He wants to chase that dog. You know, he's not big enough to beat one of them up if he caught him. You know, it'd be bad. But yeah, he is. He's a very smart dog, very observant, and I guess he smells, or his smell is great, because all of a sudden, man, he bristles up. He's watching those trees over, and I'm looking. I stop, and I don't see nothing. And all of a sudden, this dog comes out. So he either smelt him or he got a glimpse of him or something. And as Ronnie says, Buster is bona fide. He's bona fide. Thank you, Molly. Looking dapper. I love to look dapper. Oh, Ronnie loves it when I look dapper. When you guys say I look dapper, it just thrills him. Yeah, it thrills him. We're gonna try to take me and Bree. She don't know it yet. I told Dan yesterday I'm gonna try to bring that billy goat back home. He stinks. He stinks worse than old big boy ever thought about smelling. You walk out the back door, and he said, well, has he bred all you got? I said, I don't know if he bred any of them or not, Dan. I said, I don't ever see him actually really messing with them, you know, but he may, you know. So hot today, he may have to wait till nighttime. I don't know, but I know he stinks like I haven't. So she said, oh, he gotta go. He gotta go. So we're gonna try to capture him today, maybe, and take him back home. And if something got bred, good. If it didn't get bred, that's okay too. Yeah, we ain't worried about it. All right. I got some things I'm going to open up today for our video for tomorrow. I'll put something with it. I got a couple things that both of them I think have to be put together. I don't think I'll be able to put them together on a Saturday morning video. Look like lots of parts in a couple of them, so I may just have to show the picture to you and move on. And this week, so one thing I'm going to build that little table out there so I have a work table to kind of set and put stuff together. And out there in my shop, I got fans so I can be cool and not be out there in the heat somewhere, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I got to put that bicycle together. That bike is for Dustin. It's going to be a gift to him. And I can't wait till Christmas to put it together. I got to get it one day, get out there and just take my time, take it out, and try to put that thing together for him. And he's going to love it. I guarantee he'll love it. And they sent it. It's got a child seat goes on the back, so that way you can carry the kids around with him. Good morning, Ricardo. You on here, buddy? Okay, Ricardo's here. He's probably in the restroom at work, hiding. He goes and gets one of those stalls, closes the door, and tries to watch our video, our lives. Ricardo, he got some awesome chickens. You never watched some of his. He makes some lives too, but he awesome chickens. They're like pets. There's Poncho and Hank. No, Henry. It's Henry. Okay, Henry. And but he said I could make pets out of these little chickens I got from Jamie. But yesterday, tell you what I got in there with them, and I think my Monday video will show it. Little Macy, I'm out on the back patio drinking a cup of coffee, and I'd fed the cats, and I noticed she wasn't there. And that's kind of concern, because Macy's always, when I come out in the morning, she stays out there on the pavilion. Here she comes. but she hadn't come out yet. So I called her, and I'm drinking my coffee. A little bit later, here she comes with a little bird in her mouth. Just trying to get away. I said, Macy, no, Macy, no. You know, I know it's natural for cats to catch birds and stuff, but it's a little dove. It's a little small dove. He's fully feathered. He's little. He's young, and but she had him by a wing, and I guess that's where she caught him by the wing. And she wasn't trying to eat him. She comes right up to me with him, and he's flopping, and she got a wing in her mouth. So I take him away from her, and his little wing wasn't bad, wasn't broke up or chewed off or anything. It was just, I'm sure it's damaged. And so I took him out, but kind of want to warm him up in case he's in shock. You know, I put a little towel around him, you know, and put him in the house somewhere real quiet, you know. And a little while later, I went in, and he's looking around. He looks okay, so I take him out and I put him in them little chickens. And last night, he's right there amongst them, pecking at the food. So I guess he's doing okay with them. So anyway, I hope he survives. I hope he wasn't hurt nowhere. I couldn't see any other kind of wounds on him, and I think he's gonna be fine. I think, and he gets well, and I can turn him loose if it seems like he can fly. If he can't fly, then I ain't gonna turn him loose because something would get him, if he can't fly. But cute little guy. But anyway, I think he's on my Monday video. And I'll probably put him on videos every day till he gets well, and I do something with him. Good morning, Dot. That Dot. Sweet lady. Good morning, Miss Dallas. And Mel. All right, okay, headed back to work, Ricardo. Okay, you can only stay in that restroom stall so long, or they'll think something's wrong with him. You can say, well, there's something wrong with him. 3 days a week. Hey, he's in there for an hour. Yeah, have a great day, buddy. I'll be watching for you. Awesome guy. Yeah, at least he's regular. Yeah, he can say, I'm regular. I'm just regular, folks. 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What about the weekend, boy? Homemade butter. All right. Making some homemade butter. Listen, it's simple. It is simple, I'm serious. Get that old heavy whipping cream, unless you got a cow. You got a cow, you milk her. Save that cream off that milk. But if you don't, you go to the store and buy some heavy whipping cream. That's all it is. It's just cream. And you come home and pour it in your container, about half full of the container. You got to have some space in there, let it get room temperature. Like a mason jar, either quart or pint, depending on how much butter you want. Half full. Lid on it, start shaking. 10 minutes, maybe, Me and Kim had races, and we both averaged about the same amount of time. I think all his kids have come by and made butter at one time or another. L.E. made it. I told y'all about him making it, but he likes to play football. No, L.E., you got to shake it really good. You can't just draw back and go throw a football. But he finally made some. But yeah, I think all of them made butter. It's simple. A little bit of work, but it's well worth it. I'm telling you the truth, it's well worth it. And it's fun. And if you got kids or grandkids, contest. Give them a contest. If you got 2 or 3 kids, get enough of it so you can make 2 or 3 little jars of it and pour it half full and let them get after it and time them, see who can beat. And that butter will separate. It'll separate. You'll have that buttermilk. You see that chunk of yellow butter floating around in with it. It'll be yellow. You can see it floating around in there. Pour that pour that milk off, save it and bake with it if you want to, drink it if you want to. I don't like buttermilk. But take your butter out of there then and rinse it off in cold water. Cold water. It gets any kind of buttermilk that's stuck to it off of it. If you want to salt it down, kind of spread it out a little bit, salt a little bit to your taste. Mash it all together. Put it in the fridge or wherever. You got cow butter. My dad would make ours, but he had a butter dish, and he kept it covered, but it stayed out. It stayed on the table, and it stayed soft. But it may not last as long like that. But butter didn't last long at our house anyway. We eat butter all day long, butter on everything. But if you put it in the fridge, it'll last a long time. And if you don't want to make it, go buy you some. I didn't realize they still sold cow butter until I was making it, and I said, Lord, somebody said, you can buy it. You can buy it, PawPaw. Okay, I didn't know. I'd never looked in the butter section about, real butter. She always bought that fake stuff. Yeah, fake. Then you start reading the ingredients in that fake stuff. Ain't butter at all. Ain't butter at all. All right. Okay, someone's mom needs prayer, and I didn't get to see the name, who it was. Yeah, Margin, it's not real. It's not real, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Dot. Yeah, there you go. Fake stuff is plastic, okay? It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Jessica's mom, okay. Jessica's mom, okay. Jessica's mom needs prayer. All right. Madeline's mom also. I don't know her name either, okay? Jessica and Madeline. Moms, okay. We ain't got to know their name. God knows who they are. There's Bill. Hey, Bill, how you doing, Bill? Good morning, Atari. Yeah, you are late. You are late. Ronnie's upset. He's upset. Good morning, Venus, Texas. Good morning. Good morning there, Bill. Good to have you here, buddy. I like making cow butter. It's really good stuff. And we buy it sometimes. We don't have, I've had G. I said, no, you can buy it, Mars, if you want it. That fake stuff, but you make sure you buy me some cow butter for my stuff. And I don't have butter every day. I don't, I only usually put butter like on a biscuit. So, a stick of butter, or I think it comes in, 3 or 4 little sticks. It lasts me a long time. Keep it in the fridge, it lasts a long time. But yeah, cow butter at homemade is awesome. It is awesome, and it's real. It's real. It's real stuff. All right. Heard my boys. Kathy, good morning. Mary Coker, good morning, sweetie. I'm trying to read some of these comments, guys. You like cinnamon butter? Okay, yeah, we have cornbread. Bree will come in. It ain't real, though. And she takes that margarine, bunch of cinnamon in it, and she puts it on her cornbread. If she'd do that with real butter, she'd probably never leave her kitchen, be eating cornbread all day long. All right, Nancy on the prayer list. And keep Levi and little Jake on there too. Even though they're both recovering, let's just keep praying for them, okay? And you know, you say your prayers. I ain't gonna tell you how my prayers runs, but I try to cover everybody, you know, going to and fro, work, play, school, wherever they may be going. You protect their pathways and stuff, and but good Lord knows who we all talking about. Okay, He knows who we're talking about. All right, let's move on now. Any birthdays? Any birthdays out there? I know someone told me they're gonna have a birthday on Friday. Uh, that's right. Keep giving God the glory. Any? Okay, Nancy is Jess's mom's name. Okay, well we got her. We got Nancy on here. Okay. Uh, so, Diane, what is your son's name? Was it Diane? The names are real faded, guys. It's hard for me to see the names. And Celeste is tomorrow. Okay. We're gonna do you today. Diane, I need to know his name. Your son. Eric. Okay, got it. Okay. Tracy. Okay. Now, Joe. Got Joe. Okay. Judith. We're going to do you too. We're going to do Judith. Oh, watch out, Ronnie. All right, here we go. Okay, I've got Celeste, Eric, Tracy, Cho, and Judith. Now I'm gonna sing here in a minute, and I don't have to, but for you new people, I will. All right, Bill, your brother Bill. Yeah, Bill. I don't have to worry about the guys. We do worry about the ladies losing control when I start singing and biting themselves. And some of y'all laughed, and I read to y'all. I read to you from Google, from research, that it works. It happens. Megan's birthday. Okay, we got the list today. Megan. Elvis. I don't know about that now. Elvis made him do some wild stuff, didn't he? Oh, Elvis did. You watch those. Sarah has a birthday. Okay. Yeah, I grew up in that my era. Elvis out there, you know. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. Okay. Love your cap. Thank you. It is awesome. I got this one from Lester. Lester has some of his caps, and you been to Graceland, Connie? That's awesome. Awesome. I work with folks that take a vacation or something. We're gonna go to somewhere. We're gonna go by Graceland on our way. Graceland, whatever you call it. Yeah. And I'm guessing that place is still open to the, like for tours or whatever. I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. Yeah. I don't rude, Joe, me. That's just the sun reflecting off his red hat, I think. I see it myself. I'm not red-faced. I'm not embarrassed. I don't embarrass easily. Yeah, Levi loved his little cow. Yesterday he had on that big straw hat. Sitting there in his house, a big straw hat on. And then he took it off though and put his headphones on. And I'm talking to him. I look over at him. He just listened to his music. I said, Levi! All right, let's get this song out of the way. Like I say, you guys, okay, we don't worry about y'all. There's enough here. I'm going to probably break it in 2 songs. So that's going to be really hard on some of y'all. That's going to be hard on you. We're going to make it, okay? We're going to make it. All right, here we go. Here we go. And if I don't have all of you on here, it's never too late to tell me another name. Because it's you guys who pay the price when I sing that 3rd song. Here we go. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Celeste, Eric, Tammy, Cho. Happy birthday to you. Okay. You see how I did that, Cho? Cho got a little special there. Yeah, cha-cha-cha. Okay. All right, here we go. Got 4 more. All right. Once is enough. Yeah, that's what folks right here say too. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Judith, Bill, Megan, Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. All right. Okay. So, I hope that was everybody. If it ain't, you let me know. Until we sign off, it's never too late, 'cause I don't mind. Yeah. All right. Yeah, birthday blessings to all you guys, seriously. Ronnie could sing along with me if he wanted to. He could be backup. Way back. Way back. Ronnie's a good man. He told me yesterday, he said, I'm going to tell everybody to unsubscribe from you and sign up with me. Okay. I'll do that too, Ronnie. I'll do it too. Said, you ought to have your own channel, Ronnie, you know, like Comedy Hour. We call it Comedy Hour. But you have to learn to watch your language. You can't just say the things you want to say. We've been trying to keep Ronnie straight. You know, Fred Thomas up there is, he's helping me. We kind of working on Ronnie and along with Jimmy. And down in Steve tries to put in a good word with Ronnie to kind of keep him on that straight and narrow. It's tough. It's tough. When he gets on it, he falls off of it. He can't stay on it. It's like falling off the wagon. He falls off the trail. All right. I didn't get to see that about something being announced. I didn't get to see it. I see Kippy out there behind me. And someone in my dress for what? For what? All right. Martin Salt Company. All right. You're welcome, Judith. It's our pleasure. Our pleasure. Her name is Kinley. Okay. Her name is Kinley. Now, y'all saying that, if I'm wrong, I'm going to get in trouble for it. I'll be chastised. So I'm going to say, y'all told me that. All right. It's cute. That's cute. Yeah, Reba and Ray, they've had their health issues for a while, but I think they're gonna get straightened out here pretty quick. Any special bacon you use? Okay. No, I really ain't. As long as it's hickory smoked. I like the hickory. Yeah, these days you gotta go with what's cheapest. Seriously. You know, you can't just go in there and buy it. I ain't gonna call it a name brand. Some of that stuff's outrageous. It's good bacon. But we try to look for bacon, if we're choosing, it don't have as much fat on it, you know, so you can tell with a little picture in them sometimes how they look, but all of them got fat on them. That's just part of being bacon. But we try to get bacon that's hickory smoked, and we try to stay in a budget, you know. But now when she orders it, she orders a certain the cheaper brand, I guess you might say, and uh, but you get what they bring you, and you do the best you can with it. And if it's real fatty, just fry the heck out of it. Make it crisp. It's still got a good flavor, but you got to get that grease fried out of it, you know. Lex don't like his real crisp, but if it's real fatty, that's about everything you do it, unless you want to eat the, you know. But yeah, a lot of this hickory smoked. That's how we do. Dan, you know, got an elk this year, and they sent them meat. They're going to be sending the head to him before long. I think they're going to mount it for him and everything for his office, but they sent him the meat. And I may have told y'all, Bree called me 140 pounds of meat, and I said, "Oh Lord, I hope it's on dry ice." They delivered it, and it was. It was solid froze. It had been already processed, already in the packages. But Dan wanted it all in either sausage or hamburger. That's the only way he wanted to cook any of it. So he called the processor up here in Plum Grove, and he came down and got it. And they're going to take it back, and I guess they got to thaw it out and all, but then they're going to, you know, like the steaks may have bones on them, stuff like that. They'll cut all that off, and they're going to make hamburger and sausage. I want some of the sausage. They're at Rooster. Okay, they hear you. They hear you. Thank you. Rudeness. They're rude roosters. Jealous? I was so thankful. Yes, I know it. So thankful that specialist sent me all that information, because and so many people was doubting my word. They was doubting, even though it had 2 people already bite themselves. Yeah, he bit himself again. Yeah, he'll be biting them hens there in a minute, and they'll say, "Well, that's just a natural thing for her." Well, maybe natural. I don't know. But anyway, she sent me all that information, and so it kind of, you know, made me feel better, knowing I wasn't just outright lying, because I don't like to lie to people, Ronnie. I can't tell a lie, Ronnie. I've tried, and it just don't come out. What do you mean autocorrect drives you nuts? What's that? I hope you don't put me on that, what is it? What do they call that? Where little words come out that I'm supposed to be saying? Because I don't talk real good, and they're going to come out a lot of cuss words. Lester called me one day, Dad. People reporting me to Lester. Reporting me. Well, they think they report me to my wife. Instead of report me to my son. He said, your dad's cursing, saying a lot of bad words. Yeah, closed caption. So Lester goes over there, and sure enough, there are some words on there. He said, Dad wouldn't normally use these words unless he's mad about something or telling a joke, maybe. But yeah, and then he put it on the sound, and it's just the way I talk. And then closed caption can't. It ain't high tech enough to interpret my words. It kind of throws some trash out there. I run into that a lot, you know. People don't understand. See, I was educated here at Plum Grove, and we did pronunciations one day. I think I might have missed that day, and then we done, you know, other stuff, days I might have missed. I missed a lot of work, a lot of school. I showed up for recess, and I'd leave. But that's just the way it was. And it's the way I am. It's the way. You get what you see. Is that how it goes? I am what I am. That's what John Wayne said. I am what I am. But you get what you see here. Anyway, so I speak very gooder. Thank you, Don. I always thought I spoke gooder. Yeah, PawPaw speaks pretty gooder. Uh, if you can't have fun with yourself, then you got a problem. No, I'm serious. Yeah, Jethro went to third grade. Yeah, oh Jethro. Ronnie went to fifth grade, and they couldn't housebreak him. They kicked him out. But uh, yeah, if you can't laugh at yourself, you got to learn to laugh at yourself. Okay, you got to learn to laugh at yourself because sometimes you need to. I do some stupid stuff sometimes. Make sure nobody heard that. And I gotta sit back and say, that's stupid. And Buster starts laughing, and then I'll start laughing, you know, and it's all okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you use autocorrect, you better just remember it ain't correct. It ain't really real. Dan is a good man. I know, Ronnie, you tell me that every day. Yeah, he's a good man. Lester's a good man. Rob's a good man. Buddy's a good man. Jake's a good man. Ellie's a good man. I'm surrounded by good men. All of them good men. PawPaw's a good man. Roddy. Anyway, let me be serious for a minute here. Be serious. For you new folks, seriously. And I get emails from new people, messages, and comments. How much fun they had coming on here, because it's just a chat. There's nobody getting upset with anybody, nobody fussing at anybody. It's just a fun time. And they enjoy it. And some of them even say, I met so and so, and it'd be somebody on here. And now we chat every day. You know, we emails, text messages, whatever, phone calls even. And a lot of these folks lived alone. They may have neighbors, and they may not even know their neighbors. You know, a lot of times we don't even know our neighbors anymore, you know. Seriously, people move in, they move out, you know. Used to in Plum Grove, I knew everybody in every house. I did. I don't know more. Most of them have moved away. New ones have moved in, and you don't know them. So, but this kind of gives them an out, these new folks that are some of you guys. You know, also you meet new people to chat with during the day. You have some lonely times, or some times that during the day there's nothing going on, or nobody around, or maybe all your family works, are all gone to school, wherever, you know. You can hook up one of these guys here. Hopefully it ain't Ronnie. Hopefully it ain't Ronnie, because Ronnie will lead you astray. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, Tommy, Yukon Tommy got bona fide on his channel. He sure did. Yeah, we're helping him. We're leading him out. Anyway, I'm just saying. So you're welcome. And all you got to do is just say, hey, my name's so-and-so, and I live in so-and-so, and I'm new here, whatever. These folks will hook up with you. They will. Wow, you did move a lot. I didn't get to see your neighbor. You did move a lot. Yeah, Kimberly, you got great neighbors. That's awesome. I'm surrounded by neighbors, but all family. But that's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome the way we have it here. It's every house is family around us. You know, you can go and come. You got to worry about locking your place down because the family's all here every day. Somebody here all day long, everywhere, day and night. You know, so yeah. They're bona fide Yukon. Okay, if she did, and he's all right. Just don't get her mad at you, bud. If she gets mad at you, she's terrible. She's terrible. She don't slack up. I was talking on a computer from Scotland. Yeah, that's awesome. She talks to a lady, I think, I thought she lived in Scotland. She said, no, it's in England. But several times a week, I think. They've met, you know, on her channel and stuff, and sweet lady. Uh, I haven't seen my neighbor at the greenhouse. Seriously, you know, last summer he worked. He went up to I think I'm gonna say Pennsylvania. His dad has a I don't know what you call it. Buster, don't hurt nobody. Seriously. Uh, had a like a little cafe type thing in this. I think an amusement park. I think he run like a little food thing. But it's pretty good size, and it's not just like a little, you know, hand out the window stuff. It's where they come in and eat stuff. But he went up there last summer, worked with his dad like two months or so. Yeah, his name's Logan. I don't know if that's where he's at this summer, 'cause I hadn't seen him in a couple of months. But he's hired someone. They come in and mow. They mow for him. But I haven't seen him. He hasn't, you know, the last time I saw him was probably back in June, maybe before that. I don't even think we'd started the house yet when he was down. We may have been in the process of tearing the old building down when I saw him the last time. So yeah, he's been on the road. Plus, you know, he's a truck driver, but still, even as a truck driver, he's in and out. So, you know, last summer was sad. You know, everything on that greenhouse up there was all automatic. It was all automatic, and his transformer on his pole had burned out. So everything. And he come back. He'd been gone 2 or 3 weeks. This is before he left for his dad's, and all his plants had died. There was no water on them. Just all of it died. But this, you know, this spring, he had some awesome tomatoes. He brought me a box of tomatoes down here. I thought he had been to see Ronnie. Got them off Ronnie's plant. But they were just all kinds of different tomatoes, big tomatoes, out of his greenhouse. All right. I saw yesterday, you know, some people, I got some messages from a lady, I think in Michigan, still harvesting stuff out of her garden. Jimmy over here in Louisiana still getting stuff out of his garden. I get a cucumber now and then or two off of my second planting, but the heat's just too tough on them. And I'm still getting a couple of little tomatoes, but I've got a heck of a little Tabasco pepper crop coming on. Whew, they looking good. Bunches up. And so we'll probably have to either cover them up when it gets cold weather and try to keep them going as long as I can, or protect them, and maybe I can save them for next year. I've got a little greenhouse that Dorothy sent me. I might be able to put a light bulb in it or something and put them in there, keep them warm during the winter. Because you know, pepper plants can live and come right back out the next year. Tina has some over there, 3 or 4 years old. The plant stalks already have bark on them. Seriously, I'm serious, they got bark on them, like the jalapeno plants. She saves them every year. They keep coming back every year. All right, guys, we're getting close to the end. Peppers grow wild. Yeah, they may. They don't grow wild around here, Ronnie. Yeah, but don't grow wild around here. The only ones I ever had grow, I did not have to take care of them, was the little bird's eye peppers. Cousin brought me a plant from his mom's old house over there. When she had moved back over to another house, and they'd sold their old place, he dug up part of that plant, brought it to me, and I planted it. And it produced the little bird's eye peppers year after year after year, and they'd go through the winter. You'd come back in the spring with little peppers on it. It lasted for years. You still have some jalapenos and poblanos. I don't know what that is. I know what jalapeno. I love jalapenos. Karen Owen, she lives up there in Ontario. I'll speak for her. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's starting to get kind of cold up in some places. I think y'all starting to cool down some. You know, it's 69 here this morning. I woke up 69 degrees, so we still hot and dry. All right, guys, we're about out of time, so I'm gonna get out of here. I've enjoyed this here, and if you're new, we hope you come back. You're welcome here with us. We talk about a little bit of everything. Yeah, jalapeno peppers, bacon wrap. Yeah, I think Rob does some of them. Dan's done some. I think Lester does some. Lester takes them little old smokies, them little sausages, wraps them in bacon and stuff, and bakes them. Whew, they good too. Yeah, y'all have a blessed day, a great day. Have a great weekend, okay? I don't know what you're mixing that teaspoon with, but it looked good. I'm guessing it looked good. Send some heat up here to Ohio. Well, yeah, you can have some. You sure can. There goes old Dan to work. Man, go to work at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's just not right. That's not right. When I was driving a bus, I had to be on that bus at 5 o'clock. I got up at 3:30 every morning, me and Hattie. And I have coffee and something to eat. She'd have something to eat. At 4:30, I was out the door. 5 o'clock, I was on that bus. That's too early. I had little kids on that bus by 5:30. That's just way too early to take a little child from home to school. I thought it was horrible. The way it is, I guess. All right, I got to go. Y'all have a great weekend. I love you folks. Happy birthday to all you birthday people. And keep your prayers going for those that wanted and that needed the prayer, and pray for each other. You know, we all need prayer. You may not know it. I pray for Ronnie. Yeah, I have to. Good Lord says you got to pray for him, no matter how sorry he is. I love him. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.